Hi there, it's vacation day 6 right now, and I feel like I'm at Mythos. I've always wanted to try this restaurant. It's got all these advertisements out front, says the best theme park restaurant in the world. That's a pretty big claim, especially thinking of some of the restaurants at Disney. So I just sat down. It's very, very hot outside. I'm drinking water first, but I got the portion of the God's drink. It's 20 ounces. Like, let me put it up to my head in comparison. That's a drink. I didn't know it was gonna be quite that big when I ordered it, but hey. Since it's nice and air conditioned and I can take my mask off, I plan to be staying here for a while, so. I can certainly work on it in that time. So I did decide to switch over to Sapphire Falls. I just checked out of Cabana Bay this morning. For a change, it's usually nice and early in the day and then it rains in the afternoon. I actually switched today. It was super rainy this morning when I first woke up. I had that view of Volcano Bay. I didn't think anybody would come in when they first opened, but there actually were some people in there. It's a lot of rum in it. I kind of considered to go since it was my last day at Cabana Bay. I was so close. I definitely would. I started to put on my swimsuit. I put on my rash guard. I figured this was the best day to wear that to stay a little bit warm because it was really gray, cloudy, rainy. I figured it would be kind of chilly. And I started to put on and I was like, oh, thank you. I started to think about it and then I was like, wait, if I go to Volcano Bay first and I'm checking out the hotel and checking into Sapphire Falls, I'm just gonna be sitting around sweat bathing suit. I'm gonna be miserable. So I was like, I don't think it's the best plan. And so yeah, I decided just to kind of watch a little TV. I checked out at 11. And Sapphire Falls is actually really close to Cabana Bay, but Cabana Bay is just on the other side of the street from all the other hotels. So Sapphire Falls and Aventura are right next to each other. Cabana's across the street from them, but it's a major street, so they don't suggest that you just cross it yourself. Because the lobbies are actually facing each other, but they do suggest that you take the walkway, and I suggest that as well. It's a little too busy. If it was just me, I might have considered it, but I have my luggage with me. I kind of I checked out. I said, "Oh, I'm going to Sapphire Falls. What do you suggest? How do you suggest to get over there?" And I kind of thought they were going to send a shuttle or something, but they're like, "Oh, you can just walk." So yeah, that's what I did. I kind of thought about taking an Uber, but it's seriously across the street. I have rolling luggage, so my legs are still walking. Or my legs still walking. My legs are still, still useful. So yeah, I just took the little over thing. Still a few more steps than I really want to take, and the thing is that the walkway is at the opposite end of Cabana Bay, but I was already in the lobby, so I was halfway there, so it wasn't so bad. Sapphire Falls, I love Cabana Bay. Cabana Bay, having just checked out and thinking about it, it is so much nicer than all of the Disney value and the moderates. It really is. Just the fact that all the rooms are interior, because the moderates at Disney, they aren't like that. They're really spread out. It's just a nicer hotel. About the only thing I really like at the Disney moderates is I kind of just the theming of the pool at the Coronado Springs. Of the moderates, I think Coronado's the nicest. but I would rather stay at Cabana Bay any time over a moderate. I really would, especially considering how close it is to everything. And I would say, like, if you're looking for value, like if you have kids, and if you plan to spend a lot of time at Volcano Bay, I would pick Cabana even over the nicer hotels. I really would. Like, especially where I stayed in the Bayside Tower. It is literally a stone throw away from that tower and Volcano Bay. So that's totally where I would stay, without a doubt. I just checked into Sapphire and I was like a little apprehensive because I stayed at Sapphire Falls one night when I was coming down to go from New York to go to Halloween Horror Nights. And I remember the room was nice, but I really didn't like the food selection there. Like, I was a little apprehensive. It's just like, it's a nicer hotel. Like, it's a luxury hotel, where Cabana you feel more like you're at like a theme park, where Sapphire you feel like you're at a luxury hotel. The pool is really nice. I'm gonna give the restaurant another shot. I had a little bit of a bad experience there once before, but I'm gonna give it, like, start over, fresh start. What else was I trying to say? Yeah, they don't have a Starbucks there. They have that thing where, like, they sell Starbucks coffee. I'm gonna try to give that another shot too. I remember I got like cappuccino and it really wasn't like up to what I'm used to. I saw people with like Starbucks cups though. Like, maybe they amped their game up a little bit. You never know. They do charge a $100 per night hold on your card, but you can use it to charge in the park. But it is a bit, so yeah, it's just a nicer hotel. Like, there's a bunch of like the toiletries in the bathroom. There's really luxurious pool. Like, there's like multiple bars. There's a sit-down restaurant. When I stayed for Halloween Horror Nights, I remember there's room service. I have to double check that. And when I was at Halloween Horror Nights, so it's 24-hour room service. So that's a nice little feature. It's just like, it's a luxury hotel. And one of my absolute favorite things is that you can take the boat to the park. And it's not even that, it's that you don't have to go through the regular security. It's such a nice experience. So I think maybe like for like older people, like maybe, I think like the younger kids probably. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. I didn't want to interrupt your conversation.
I think the younger kids might prefer Cabana, but I think like, oh, my food came. Let's get one more look at that drink. So yeah, I'll just finish up. I was gonna say, oh, let me show you the restaurant real quick. So it looks like a cave and there's like faces in the wall and stuff, and you can kind of see the Hulk over there through the window. All right, so I'm gonna check out now. I will post later. Bye.